Hello, I'm Dr. CDCS, and this is No Vacation for an Executioner. This is an upcoming release. It's a horror action RPG. It's supposed to release either March 23rd or 24th, depending on whether the Steam store page or the creator's forum post is to be believed. But yeah, at the time of this recording, in just a couple of days, and I thought I'd try it out. It is a horror-based action RPG. It's got a bit of a quirkiness to it. It styles itself as a PS2 style 3D action game. I guess for me, the closest type of comparison would be it's close to, say, either a Demon Souls or a Bloodborne type experience. But the thing is that the control scheme is a bit janky. To put it mildly, the control scheme is janky. The developer is aware of this, because if you go to the Steam store page, which will be in the description below, you will see this store page filled with warnings about how you need to play the demo first before you actually buy this game. I think they know that the control scheme is kind of whack, and the forum posts in the Steam discussion area is reflective of the fact that the control scheme does take a bit of time to get used to. It isn't great. I'm going to be upfront with it. It's not great. If you're coming in hoping for a polished experience where standard controls controls that make sense would be in this game, no, it would not be in this game. I believe the developer has been trying to improve on it and has said as much. Like, yes, I would. They've been putting up patches and fixes to the demo to improve on that control scheme, but I can tell you now, it ain't great. That being said, I have been playing it. I actually did record a video on this prior to what you're seeing now. That actually has the settings. I show a bit of the settings. And the basic intro I usually do with all my videos. However, I'm not in the menu system. I'm actually in the game. That's because I felt the video I made was so bad because I couldn't get out of the starting area that I did a whole hour video and I couldn't get out of the starting area because the controls were a struggle. It was a struggle to fight. It took me a while to get used to controls. I mean, I'm still not very good at it. I can tell you right now, they're guaranteed I'm going to make mistakes, and it's just because intuitively I'm not used to the way the control scheme is, even after maybe playing this for over almost 2 hours now. But yeah, we're in the middle. We're actually in the starting area, and we're basically, our role is we're an executioner who got tired of executing. As far as I could tell, this is the story. We're an execution that got tired of executing and decided to run away from our job. But I guess the powers that be don't like that, or are being chased. I'm not entirely sure what's happened. Either way, all I know is the villagers of this village, of this area, have been infected by something, and it's up to us to take care of them. Other than the controls, the other problem is that this game has a pretty bad translation. The story does not make sense. I think that they really need... I hope that the full release has an improved translation. I can understand that. I mean, based on what I'm seeing, I don't think English is the primary language for this game. But I hope that with the 1.0 release, they do have an improved translation, because it is a bit hard to understand what is going on. And there are quite a few spelling errors. That being said, the visual style is very nice. If you go to the Steam store page and look at some of the video and some of the screenshots, it looks like the visual styles of some of the monsters and the overall aesthetic looks really nice. Even as you look here, like, our character looks really sharp. I really like the way it looks. You can change the look and improve it in the game if you want to have a more pixelated or PS2 style look, or if you want a more clean look. That being said, yes, this isn't a 4:3 window. I don't think you can change the resolution beyond this, because I think it is an intentional design choice to evoke that era type of gameplay or style or look with the. They do say PS2, but I mean I like the way it looks. It has some pretty striking imagery. So this is our starting area. This is where we can craft recipes, and yes, you need to craft recipes. You need to craft items to survive, because all it takes is 1 or 2 hits and you are infected, and then you're coughing up blood. Your visuals start getting distorted. It is not great, but I've learned through a lot of trial and error that yes, the enemies do drop quite a few items. As far as I can tell, your items do carry over. Like, even when you die, you don't lose the items you procured, I think. So I was able to craft quite a few stronger potions. And if you look here, you can see that ignore the liquor and the antidote there. Don't use those. You use those as crafting items. I've learned that through playing the game, that you want to use those items to craft things like herbal liquor. And the herbal liquor is what actually heals you quite well. So I've crafted a few potions of that, so that will get us through the game. We can keep running back and forth here as much as we want, and the enemies will stay dead. However, if you do die, the enemies do respawn. So you'll have to start over, and that was kind of like the problem I was having with this game. But I'll try and explain as much as I can of how this game works. So, yeah, you have this guy. Basically, you start off in the game with a little bit of a tutorial fight, and then you wake up out of this bed, and this guy introduces what you have to do. He's called the Ambassador, and he basically tells you like that you're here and you're supposed to take care of this infection in this village. And wait, maybe if the infection makes you start losing memory, talk to her. Okay, so she doesn't heal me of the infection either. But yes, this guy basically gives you your premise, your job, and he also tells you that there's a counselor. The counselor is the person below, in the stairs below. And apparently we caused this, according to him. So there's a helper, her, and this is her. This is Justine. And her job is to basically be our inventory. She can talk to us, but there's also some kind of relationship mechanic, because you can play the piano, and she likes the piano apparently, and I guess you use that to improve the relationship between you and her. But you can see the Ambassador is like, don't you dare touch her. So we'll just play the piano and hope that I don't get a content ID on this. I have no idea if this is real music or not. While this is playing, give me a second here. I just need to move a window away. There we go. So it is also suggested that you play with a controller as opposed to mouse and keyboard. You can use it. I'll just stop playing that. It is suggested that you use a controller for this. It's another one of those games where Steam will give you a pop-up saying you should really use a controller. I am using a controller for this. I am using a PlayStation DualSense controller. It does work out of the box, which is nice to see. The thing is that when you see the tutorial, and I'll show it to you once we leave here, it's in the form of crows. They don't exactly tell you what key bindings to press or keys to press, and let me tell you, it gets a little confusing to memorize the buttons, because the basic premise of this game is that you got to parry and you got to attack, and you'll probably get used to the parry button and where the parry button and where the attack button is, but sometimes not even that. You will get sometimes stuck, maybe like I did in the heat of combat. But anyways, here are the crows. They act as a little tutorial mechanism here to tell you what to do next. So sneak key. See what I mean? Like, it would be better if they actually, told you what key that you've got it bound to press. But I already know that you have to press X, or in this case, X on the PlayStation controller here, to crouch. So this also is a bit of an inverted control. This uses a Japanese style, or it's circle to accept, whereas North America it's like X to accept on the controller. This one it's circle. As you can see, there are a bunch of dead bodies because I've already done these fights. Like I said, if you die, you have to restart from the beginning, and it's very frustrating. It took me almost 2 hours to get through this because they gang up on you. The fighting mechanic, there are two types of attacks I can see from these basic enemies. One is to swing with their sword, with their weapon, and the other is where they use their mouths and they bite on you. And the biting mechanic is something I actively try to avoid. I cannot parry that. It says you can. A little pop-up does pop up on screen to parry it, but I have not been able to parry it. I've just given up, and I just back away from the enemy. They're luckily slow enough that they're not quick enough to bite on you. You can just move back. But the weapon, when they swing with their melee weapon, that's when you got to be a bit careful. You got to be quick on the parry button. There's no indicator from the game, like in terms of a visual cue, like something lighting up on your screen telling you to parry, but you do get used to it after a while. You can actually kind of tell when you can parry. That being said, these are basic enemies, and it will not be the same for future enemies. So I've literally spent almost 2 hours on the first set of enemies to clear them out. And yes, if you do not do this properly, they will all chase you, and it isn't pleasant. But right now, this is the guy, this dude here. He's the main objective. We have to take care of him, and we need that candelabra. I think that's what it is. And if you press that button, you oh god, okay. Now let's see if I can parry him. I don't know how to, I've never fought him before. Okay, get back up, you big-headed freak. Okay, he's biting me, I think, and I'm poisoned immediately. Okay, I cannot parry this dude. He's still up. Oh, he's dead. Counterfeiter Nikolai's candelabrum. A pair of silver candelabrums was once a collection of counterfeiter Nikolai. After his confiscation, the candelabrums became parish property. The emblem, the heart with two left wings emblemed at the bottom. Alright, let's pick that up. And let's pick up some malts. We need that for crafting. And you can tell after taking one hit or two hits, we've been poisoned. It doesn't seem to do anything in terms of like reducing our health slowly or anything, but it is causing a visual. You can see like our screen is a bit foggy now. We're coughing up something. We can use a herbal liquid, a liquor, to get rid of it, and I will. Because it does seem to me that you get infected quite easily in this game. I don't understand how infection works. At first I thought... So you can see little 3 bars. You can see 2 white bars at the bottom left corner. And it says Arcanum Aqua Ammo. So, and then a 3rd bar. So the first bar I think is your health. The second bar I think is your rate of likelihood of getting infected. Getting the infection, I guess, debuff. And the 3rd one is your ammo count for your ranged weapon. And yes, you do have a ranged weapon. If I can remember what button it is, you can bring out your weapon and you can aim. I don't believe I have any ammo. Yeah, I have no ammo for this gun because I ran out of ammo. So you can craft ammo through the items you pick up in the world. As far as I can tell, ammo does not... Well, I've tried shooting one enemy. I think I shot them 4 or 5 times, and they did not die. They just kept getting up. You can see the enemies right here. But I think there's also one enemy that is hanging around here, so we're going to use them as the example fight of how to parry properly and how to fight properly if I can. Alright, let's get over here. Get over here, you. Come here. Alright, let's do this. Triangle to parry. There you go. And that's kind of like a critical hit, I guess. Sometimes it one-shots them, sometimes it doesn't. But yes, the combat, the controls in this game are very funky. There's the bite. I just avoid it. I cannot deal with it. I don't know how to avoid that. This is the only thing I can parry. Okay, that's BS. And so you can see after one hit I got infected, which I think is not cool. But I did pick up some viscera. How about you? I picked up, actually, when I was here earlier, I did pick up, there was a hat on here and I picked it up. That's what I'm wearing right now. During my earlier runs. That's why, I guess it's just something to hold equipment. But, as you can see, I'm just gonna drink another one. There's a hot bar. You can, like, a quick bar, you can, like... There you go. I do not know... As you can tell, I am not entirely sure how some of the mechanics work in this game, like with regards to infection. I only got, like, hit once, and it already infected me, so I don't know what the criteria is to get infected in this game. Well, there you go. Oh my god. I finally did it after almost 2 hours of gameplay, which you haven't seen. I have finally managed to get past the first area of this game. But let me tell you, it was not easy. I'm gonna run and actually save, because I think that's the best bet here. Hopefully it doesn't restart. As long as I am still alive, it shouldn't restart. Let me just double check and see if I picked up everything. I did. So the controls aren't great. The translation kind of stinks. But the visual style is very cool. I like the visual style. I mean, this is running in Unity, I believe. The art style is striking. The lighting does work most of the time. The lighting does look nice, and it is. You can actually see the reflection in this mirror, which is nice for once. Sometimes the games I've been playing don't have a reflection, which is kind of funny. But this is to customize your character. So you can either choose no headwear. This I did pick up from, like I said, from that statue outside, or that living statue. It increases your damage on your ammo by 10%. And yeah, let's just go up here and see if I can craft... Well, let's save. This is how you save in the game. There's like a quill here. And you can see my previous save there. So now, you can interact with the bed, and I'll show you what happens when you interact with the bed. You access this area, I guess, when you first die. So, when you... Whoa, what the heck? When you first die, you enter this world. And this is called Dark Side. And this dude is here. This guy is Lundy, and he's basically your tutorial guy. You can train with him and learn the mechanics, the finer points of combat through Lundy. There's also this, which I don't know what this is yet. The door cannot be opened from this side. Also, any progress you make in the demo apparently will carry over to the main game, so that's pretty cool. Let's talk to Lundy. So you can either talk to him, I think he just tells you, like, that his purpose is just to test you or train you, or you can fight him. He's basically a combat dummy. But he is pretty powerful, so we'll try him out. I cannot, this is like a perfect opportunity. Okay, I guess we'll learn how to parry. Oh, there you go. That's what you're supposed to do? When they open their mouth, you're supposed to hit the parry button at the right time? Oh boy, that's not going to be easy. Okay, I guess when the mouth does open, you do look at the button prompt. It doesn't work with the actual weapon strike. But okay, okay. So there is a benefit to this. There is a benefit to to waiting for the mouth to open. I was just avoiding it. I guess it's okay. Good. This is a good thing. This is why you go to Lundy. Lundy teaches you these important things. However, I'm not able to parry. Okay, dude. Okay. All right, get up. Oh, see? I parried. There you go. There you go. We're halfway. Well, this is good to know. I didn't know that. And okay. I was panicking every time they were opening their mouths because... Alright, come on. 14. Although I should probably just avoid him. Because it's faster for him just to reset to attack me again, as opposed to him falling down. I guess the shrug also, maybe? Might be a cool clue? I mean, not every enemy is going to do this, but... No, he just... Yeah, it's better just to, like... ...21 out of 20. I still have to execute 10 times. I think I have been executing him. Is that not an execution with the mouth? With the parry in the mouth? So how do I... So... That's gonna be confusing, because... How do you execute someone who knows that... Okay. Let me back up here. There's a mechanic in this game that allows you to execute someone from behind. Meaning, if you sneak... by pressing, well in this case, X on the controller. If you sneak up to someone, you will see a little prompt coming up to press the parry button. If you press the parry button, your character will bring out his parry weapon and he will stab him, and it's a one-hit kill. I don't know how to do this with this dude because you're supposed to activate combat with him, so... How do you activate combat with a dude that actively knows that you're attacking? How do you execute? Oh my god. Well, it's practice, so. Oh boy. Alrighty, this is bad. See, a critical stab. Do you execute like that? No. I do not know how to do an execution here. Because an execution requires stealth. Alright, this is the hit menu. Luckily, this does not affect you. The second... Yeah, I guess it is confirmed the second bar does tell you the rate at which you will get infected when you get hit. But lately, it seems like getting hit once infects you immediately. So... that doesn't seem to be the greatest. But anyways, let's move on. And we can leave this dreamlike state and enter the real world again. We can enter back to the herb workshop. Alright, herb workshop. We're gonna save. But yeah, honestly, my thoughts are that this is pretty janky. This is a pretty janky game, but if you're looking for jankiness, sometimes you don't want to eat a prime steak. Sometimes you want to go to McDonald's and eat a choice of their burgers, a choice of their products, I should say. And you know what? This isn't that bad. It needs work though. It needs work. I mean, if the price point is right, maybe this could be something that you might be interested in. That being said, let's move on to the next area. Let's see what else this game has to offer, because I've been stuck here for 2 hours. I'm finally out. I finally get to see what's beyond this. Whoa, I just didn't notice that. But like I said, the art style is very nice. The art style is very nice. It just suffers from really clanky controls. Face your enemy before aiming. When the supplies display panel is open, press the shortcut key to display supplies registration panel at the same time and register the current supplies to the directional. What? Okay, I'll translate this for you. So when you go here, you press on the controller, you can press the touchpad and it'll bring up the menu. If you go to supplies and if you pick a particular item, let's say malts, you can see at the bottom right corner it says press R2. So you can register as a shortcut. You'll bind it to one of the D-pad controls. So you can see this and you can hold down R2 and then we'll bind malt to the right key. So we've done it. You can see on the keyboard it's number 4. So when we leave... Oh shoot, did I ate it by accident. I forgot. Circle is accept and X is back. So when you press R2, you can hit any of the D-pad controls and it'll bring it up for quick use. Herbal liquor is something I manufactured. That's something you definitely want to keep. I probably should actually head back and make more of that. I do. One thing, I mean, it would be nice if it actually told you how many I have in stock. I don't know how many herbal liquors I've made. So I'm just going to play it safe just in case. Whoa. I like how they all teleported. I wonder if they'll stay dead or they'll all teleport once you, I assume they all respawn upon death. But at least since you've opened the gate, I hope it means that you don't have to deal with that again. Oh, go in. We'll head up. I think I have to distill all that. Okay, and then you craft both of those, and then you use that to make the liquid. And all I can afford is one. Really? What's herbal pod? Black wormwood. I guess that's something I can craft, is it? Well, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take an extra potion just in case. As far as I can tell, there's no stamina bar. So you can just hold down the run button. So if you're lost, you follow the red ravens. Now, what do you want to tell me? Then use supplies again. Press the shortcut to use the registered one. Alright, well, basically whatever I said to you. About using the quick inventory action. Can I go this way? No. Whoa. Look at all them crows. Hello. Y'all just chilling? What do we have here? Go away. A headsman deserves no hot soup. What? But I'm tired and cold and hungry. The crows are so annoying. I don't believe anyone would like them. I don't know. I think they're pretty cool. Hey, crows. What's up? Give something. The ravens don't like this gift that much, but they don't mind. Oh. You want some liquor? No. Playing the harpsichord can cure the infection. Oh, okay. Mesa Town, and what the hell is that? Oh dear. So this game does have the tag of survival horror. Oh, look at that. Ow! What the? He's gonna turn around, right? Oh, hell no. Come on, my dude. I got infected and lost half my health on one shot. Well, there goes... I'm down to 3 of those potions I made. Oh, screw you, buddy. Could you, like, turn around? Screw it. I need to go. Hi, guy. Oh, like I said, the art style in this game is very striking. I don't think they want to attack me, or they won't attack me. I think that guy, though, he has a thing to grind against me. Hold on. Hold on, did I get behind him? Please don't stab me. I just need to stab this dude. Is this the execution mechanic? That's how you execute. What? That ain't an execution? What the? Oh my god. I can't... Okay, give me a second. Oh my god. Ow! He shot me! By the Lord of Oil, he shot me! No! Does that mean I have to do it all over again at the start? Well, this is what happens when you die. You wake up here. The first time you died, you end up in that parallel world. So, interesting. The execution does not execute. the backstab does not one-hit kill. That is... Oh, bull. Hey, you know, I don't want to fight you. Did I already deal with you? I did, and you don't have it anymore, which means I can just bypass you as a fight. Alright, you don't have to deal with these guys. There is no... Other than getting materials, there doesn't seem to be any, like, experience gain or anything to doing these fights. If you want to harvest materials, by all means, go for it. But, honestly, if you can avoid the fight, avoid the fight. Alright, let's go in. It's nice to know the horses don't attack you. The big old horse people. Yep, he's shooting. Oh, screw you, dude. What's that? Saltpeter. Or that has many uses. Alright. Oh, hey! You're about to stab me! I think it was. Okay. I'm totally doing this for revenge. Oh no, he woke up. He saw me. Oh, you and your stupid stab. Come on, stop stabbing me like that. Are you dead now? No. Son of a... That's the other thing I've noticed about this game, is that enemies kind of wait in line for their fights, which is kind of funny. Take that, you! Are you dead now? Let's take a herbal. No! What the hell hit me? Did something else hit me? What? Another potion. I think I'm down to 1. God, I need more materials. Alright, more viscera. I feel like something hit me, which caused that issue. Well, the drink didn't help this time. Give me a second here. 1 second. Alright, we're back. Had a phone call. What is this? Key of Shambles. The townsfolk slaughtered and ate anything that grew flesh, including creatures we had never seen before. That's... okay. I still have no idea how this happened. Is there a harpsichord I can play anywhere around here? No? Either that or I have to walk my butt all the way back. You know what? I'll pause the video. I'll do that and I'll come back. Let me go grab some of these materials. Oh, that's black wormwood. I need that for potion creation. That's really important. But yeah, I'll do that, and I'll resume the play or resume the recording when I get back here when I'm not poisoned to death. Or I'll head back, put a break in here, come back, and we can check out the harpsichord. Okay, we're back. So, let's play the harpsichord. Let's see if this improves my health. Whoa. Well, that's nice and all, but I'm still kind of coughing up blood here, ma'am. Can you help me? What? Am I getting healed? I seem to be coughing up all over this harpsichord. No music, yet they're still playing. Hey, I think it worked. Oh my god. Yay, my infection is gone. How about that? Oh, ain't that something? Also, what's on the inside of this harpsichord? I didn't know they put paintings and portraits on there. Interesting. Alright, I think I should stop now. Alright, bye! You keep playing. Oh, okay. Well. Secret talk. They're not intimate enough for this. Okay. Since we're here, let's craft some more of those potions. Or herbal pods. Viscera, antidotes, and herbal pods. I wish I knew how much I had. I have to like leave here, go in here, and take a look. I have no herbal pods. 2 saltpeters. I have 1 herbal liquor, 17 liquors, 6 black wormwoods, 30 antidotes. Alright, so obviously the priority goes to... okay, what do I need to make the herbal pod? I need a black wormwood. Alright, I'll take 2. I'll take 2. And it'll give me 2 bullets. 8 antidotes. I can make 8 more antidotes from that. Oh, do I not have any malt? I have no more malt. Well, that sucks. I can make 1 herbal liquor, man. Okay, so now I got 2. Oh boy, this thing's getting expensive. And frankly, I just cannot... I mean, I cannot farm those starting enemies. They take forever. I mean, I'll grab this. I do enjoy some black wormwood. There's some more over there. Actually, this will be a free kill. See, this is what's supposed to happen. And he's not supposed to get back up. But whatever, that other dude, he got back up. Look at these guys are kind of dumb. And they also gotta like point at you and then they chase you. But if you've already done the area, you just can just leave. So there's a lot of jank to this game. And they did say we'll carry over in terms of saves. So I don't think this is going to really deviate that much from the final product. Or I guess the final release. Or as I say, the 1.0 release. Is that guy dead? No, he's dead. Alright, let's go through Mesa Town and see what's what. I am not a fan of that horse. That is the creepiest looking horse I've... Oh dear God. Like I said, striking art style. Also, I can see the crows. The red crows are there, which means that's where you're supposed to go. Am I supposed to go through that door? The door is unlocked by the key of shambles. A beautiful creature created entirely by the great Lord of Oil. We call it... Oh, dear God. We're very honored to see you here. A true celebrity in the city. The fled executioner. Merciful or weak-willed. Both can describe the same action, but we don't like such overly abstract objectives. That's only for playwrights. But at least we should admit that humans have a trait that these beautiful beasts do not. The reason you ran away, we assume, was because of this very trait. being able to see yourself in others. The one feels, so does the other. As if it were like a mirror, the pain of others may come to you at any time. Oh, goodbye, Flight Executioner. We'll surely meet again, for your nightmare has only just begun. What's he doing? what's he circling around for? Hang on, where did the meat come? What the? You ass! You son of a banana! Oh, you ass, you ass, you ass. You ass! I cannot chase that guy. Get up. Got a bone to pick with you. You piece. Are you dead? Yeah, you are. Well, he's dead now. We got some viscera out of it. What's that? Saltpeter, alright. I got so lost in the art that I didn't notice. I mean, that was a pretty sneaky attack. Luckily, this person got stuck in the environment here. Heart of Monster. The heart of Equisolus, one of the few objects that can resist the oil's corruption. It permanently increases muscle strength when consumed and effectively resists infection. The infected know its presence instinctively. So, do I eat it? Is it a key item? Did my health go up? No, it's there. Well, I ate it. Come you. Oh, Jesus. Press the wrong button again. There you go. Malts and viscera. So yes, this game has problems. This demo has problems. I didn't say game, but this demo, you know, has problems. But man, there's something about this art style, and I don't understand the story, but that dude with the head, that was cool too. Can I take that as a weapon? No. But this should be an indicator. Okay, that's telling me that I should probably go that way. Let's just go one more time and check. And just double check and make sure there's nothing else here that I might have missed. I don't know what the price point of this game will be, but I'm hoping that it's at a competitive price point where people such as myself are willing to look past the fact that the controls might be an issue and be like, okay, I could still try this out. Let's go through here. Thank you for finishing the demo. Well, there you go. I finished the demo. Press C, or in this case, circle. Back to Herb Workshop. Sure. Whoa. Where am I? Oh! Okay, well, here we go. And that is our look at No Vacation for an Executioner. Comes out at the time of this recording in a few days. Either March 23rd or 24th. No idea on the price. But yeah, that's the game. I completed the playthrough, I guess. Again, controls, I don't know if they're meant to evoke a certain era of controls, but they are kind of rough. And by kind of, they are rough. But there's something here worth checking out. It's definitely a quirky game, but maybe it'll find its audience. But there you go. And hopefully they improve on the translation as well, because some of it is in dire need of improvement. But that second character, the one with the two heads, that was very cool. And I'm curious to see in the full game where it leads to. But that'll do it for me. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. It really does help with the algorithm. You can catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/DrCCS, where I usually stream older games. But this YouTube channel has given me a great excuse to try out what's on the horizon on Steam. And it's been really fun. A lot of the games I've been playing have been really quirky and kind of cool. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Until the next video, take care, and bye.